Hey you guys, thank you for tuning in again to another topic with life coaching with me, MDR. I won't be before you guys long. I'm tired after work. It's been a long day. But this has been on my mind. Not just today, but just having conversations throughout the week. And this has really just been something in the back of my mind because a lot of us that are grown, even the things that we're teaching our children, or the little people that we're raising into one day hopefully to be grown ups, we must teach the ability to apologize. Apologize. To say, I am sorry. To admit that you were wrong. And that's like one of the hardest things for people to do, including myself. I find myself sometimes like, dang, I was really wrong for that. I need to say I'm sorry. And most of the times, we as people, human beings, we often, don't say I'm sorry, um, and kind of sweep it under the rug, hoping that, things will blow over and that person will eventually forgive us and, oh, it'll be sunshine and rainbows. But how many times did you wish, or do you wish, that somebody would say, I'm sorry? When people do things to you, you want people to, own up to it and say, my bad. I apologize. Or what can I do to fix it? To make it right. Even if you don't want anything. Sometimes just hearing a person own up is what you really desire, what you really need. Because at least that person knows that they did something to you that bothered you, and they were woman or man enough to say, I'm sorry about it. But that's not the case in many of our lives. That's not how people move. We are often not apologizing when we do things wrong. We laugh about it. We'll joke it off. We'll even say, oh, it wasn't that serious. Why did you take it like that? We turn that person into the scapegoat for our actions. Girl, why you tripping? Or man, you tripping. It's not even that deep. But people's feelings are deep. People have the right to feel how they're feeling based on what you did. And I've said before, sometimes it's you. And it's hard to look in that mirror and say, I messed up. That goes back to having ownership, right? But it is important to apologize and say you're sorry when you're wrong. And this goes back to not being guilty. A lot of people don't have that conscious, reminder that is telling them, that's not right. And people have done things for so long. They've moved in that manner for so long that they don't even feel like what they're doing is wrong. So I can give an example like somebody that we consider an abusive mother or father. They whooped all their kids. Not like to the point where we'll say, oh, they deserve their whooping, whoop your kids. That's another topic, but you know what I'm saying, right? But I'm talking about abuse. There's a difference beyond whooping. And this person has handled their children in that manner. They grew up and started their lives. Now their grandchildren are in their lives And because of how they raise their children, they're not understanding why their children won't allow them to do what was done to them. So, because nobody never intervened for them, they are always upset. Like, why won't you let my grandbabies come over to my house? Because I don't want you abusing my children. I've never abused you, is a rebuttal they may say, right? But they did abuse you, just nobody ever told them what they did was wrong. And that's how a lot of people are in our lives, because nobody has never pulled their coattail on things they've done. When you confront them, they're going to be hostile. They're going to take it the wrong way, because they have been doing it for so long that nobody has ever called them out on it. So who are you to call me out? I'm not doing anything wrong. And I've hit that wall with a lot of people, because like I told y'all in a couple of my other videos, that I'm very verbal now than I've used to been in, when I was younger. Right? I say what I want to say. And I'm learning to curtail the things that I say, because I know sometimes my mouth can do more harm than I should allow it to do. But that is my battle, right? I have to learn how to pick my battles and feel like, hey, don't try me. This ain't what you want. And I have also had to learn to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And and it's hard, because in one breath you don't want to appear weak, and then another breath you want to do what's right. And that's what it's about. Doing what's right. Not about being right. That's the struggle that a lot of people have. They want to be right. They don't care how it comes out. They don't care who they say it to. If it's right, if it's gonna make them be right, they're gonna say it. And it's a big difference. You want to always be doing what's right, and it's hard. It's hard because you're gonna have to do something right for some people you don't even like. I know. It's really, really hard. It's like, oh, I don't want to do that for them, but it's what's right. Okay? So you have to always keep that in your mind. Is what I'm about to say and do, is it what's right? And sometimes the necessary evil is to take some ownership and apologize. And I've told you this before. I'm just going to reiterate it again. You have to get over the fact that people do not say, I'm sorry. I know it's not right. It's on the wrong side of right. You have a lot of people with a lot of pride. A lot of pride. A lot of arrogance. A lot of, I know it all. I'ma do it all. I'ma outshine you. I'ma be the leader. I'ma boss up. Whatever the case may be. And I'm not going to apologize for how I treat you, for what I say to you. You're going to run into those people for the rest of your life as long as you're breathing. But it's up to you to determine how you're going to handle it. Right? And you don't have to tolerate anything that tries to steal your peace. I don't care who it is. Now, yes, you have to go to work because you have bills. I have bills. And there is a way to deal with hostile people, right? You don't have to invite them into your circle. If there's things to be done, get your things that need to be done and keep it moving. And that's what a lot of people feel at. They want to be cool with everybody. I'm so surpassed that in my life. I got the people that I need, and that's all I need. And you have to get beyond want to just know everybody. Knowing everybody keeps you in a lot of stuff that is unnecessary at this point in your life. So, You have to get over the fact that people don't know how to apologize, that people are rude, that people are full of pride, that people are arrogant, that people are going to talk about themselves before they talk about you, that they're going to try to one-up you, that they're going to try to outdo you, they're going to try to outshine you, they're going to try to make sure they get to the finish line before you, they're going to try to do everything within their power to make you look like less than. You have to get over that. Because you have to know what you bring to the table. I know what I am. I know who I am. And I know what I possess in my power. I know the gifts that God has given me. I know the talents that I possess. And can't nobody take nothing away from me. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they move. And you have to also have that within you to know who you are. Where you don't even feel like you got to compete with people. I do not compete with people. For what? They don't have anything that I need, or they don't have anything that they can take away from me. And you have to realize people don't have the power to take anything away from you. Your blessings are your blessings. And once you get over the need to compete with people, you will live such a very peaceful life. I'm not saying things won't come and things won't try to attack you, or you won't have bad days. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you will have the sense to know what it is and who you're dealing with. You won't have the desire to compete with people. That will be beyond you. You will see people tactics and see how people move and know, oh, okay, you'll see what I see what they on. I'm so observant of people. I know who people are before they open their mouth. And that's how you have to be. Be a fly on the wall sometimes. Keep your mouth closed. You. And, pay attention. I'm telling you, the more you watch, the more you'll learn. But if your mouth is always moving higher, you're going to ever learn anything. And yes, this video was about apologizing. But you know how I am. I get into some other stuff. So, I just want you to know it's power in apologizing. It does not make you look weak. It is actually a strength. And you have to get over the fact that people will not apologize to you. It's okay. Do not even inquire why they are not woman or man enough to say, I'm sorry, my bad. That's something that has to do with them and not you. So, have a very, very good weekend. It's raining here in the South, but we gonna push through anyway. I thank you guys for tuning in. Again, share, like, subscribe, comment, and come back for more. Come back to listen, to learn, and to grow. And I thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.